Morning students, myself Ajit Pratap Singh. Today in this video of class 7 science, I'll let you know about the human digestive system. Okay students, in the previous video I told you about the process of nutrition. What are the steps involved in the process of nutrition? Okay, and I also told you about nutrition in amoeba, hydra, paramecium and frog. Okay, so let's start today with the human digestive system. Okay students, as we all know that our body performs the steps of nutrition inside a long tube that is coiled in some places, that is also known as the gut or alimentary canal. Okay, its main parts are mouth, that is first part, food pipe, or food pipe is also known as esophagus. Next one is stomach. Next part is small intestine, and next part is large intestine, and the ending parts are rectum and anus. Okay, rectum and anus are used for removing the wastes produced in the body. Okay, apart from this, salivary glands are also available. Liver, gallbladder and pancreas, these are the organs that secrete digestive juices. So as we all know that digestive juices help in digestion, and they also help to convert complex food substances into the simple food substances. Okay students, digestive juices are also secreted by the inner walls of the stomach and the small intestine. Okay, so they are also secreted by stomach and small intestine. So first of all, we will start from digestion in the mouth. Food first of all is taken or ingested into the mouth or through the mouth. Digestion begins in the mouth itself, and whenever you chew the food, and you can think about your favorite food as well at that time, and you generally, your mouth gets watered, right? And water in your mouth is nothing but a digestive juice called saliva. So the water which is produced into your mouth, that is known as saliva. Okay, and it is secreted by the three pairs of salivary glands in our mouth. Chewing breaks down the food into small pieces and mixes it with saliva, and this process is called mastication. Your teeth cut, tear, and grind the food before you swallow it. You have different types of teeth to do these jobs. Okay, students. Now we'll talk about the types of teeth. As we all know that a child has only 20 teeth, 10 in upper jaw and 10 in lower jaw, and that's why these teeth are also known as milky teeth or temporary teeth. Okay, and these teeth are replaced by the permanent teeth later on after the age of maybe 10 or maybe 11. They fall off by the age of 10 generally, as I told you, and as soon as they fall, they are also replaced by the larger permanent teeth. These are, as I told you, 32 in number, 16 in upper jaw and 16 in lower jaw. Okay students, and in which there are 4 incisors. Okay, these are the front teeth, 2 canines, 4 premolars and 6 molars. So it forms 16 teeth, and feel the different shapes of your teeth with your tongue. We can feel it as well. Your front teeth, as I told you, are known as incisors. These are chisel shaped and are used for biting and cutting. So incisors are used for biting and cutting the food. And next type of teeth are known as incisors. Next type of teeth are known as canines, and these are next to the incisors. Canines are pointed teeth, and these are used for piercing and tearing the piece of food, and that's why these are generally found in carnivores, such as meat. The teeth at the back of your mouth are broad with an almost flat surface, okay, and these crush and grind the food. These are also known as the premolars and molars as well. Molars are larger than premolars. Okay, students, as you can see in this diagram as well, that the incisors are called front teeth, and the next to the incisors are called canines. These are used for tearing the food, and for grinding and cutting, grinding and crushing, premolars and molars are used. Okay. The white substance that covers your teeth is called as enamel, and it is also known as the hardest substance in our body. The saliva in our mouth helps to break down starch of the food into sugars that are easier to digest. Apart from this, it also makes food easier to swallow by making it wet and slippery. So this is the main function of saliva. Okay, students. So now I am hopeful that you will be able to tell about the human digestive system in detail, and also about how does the digestion take place in our mouth, and what are the type of teeth which are found in our mouth. As I told you, there are two type of teeth which are found initially. Initially, the type of teeth which are present, these are known as milky teeth or temporary teeth, and by the time the age becomes 10, then the milky teeth fall off and they are replaced by the permanent teeth. And permanent teeth are 32 in numbers, 16 in upper jaw and 16 in lower jaw. And as we all know that lower jaw is movable while the upper jaw is fixed. And in this, the incisors are also known as the front teeth, or these are used for cutting and biting the food. Canines are 2 in numbers, and these are used for piercing the food, or we can say for tearing the food. That's why these are especially found in the carnivores like tigers and lions. Molars, premolars are in 4 in numbers, and molars are 6 in numbers. Premolars and molars both are used for crushing and grinding the food. Okay, students, so that's it in this video. Have a great day.